welcome back to the Carnahan fam. My name is Kaylee Carnahan and I am an early childhood educator, and today we are moving forward with our developmental milestone series focusing on your 15-month-old. This series goes all the way up to 24 months, so we hope if you're joining us for the first time, you continue to stick around and continue learning and growing with us. If you enjoy doing these activities with your baby, we hope you would subscribe and continue to learn and grow with us throughout this milestone series. In this developmental milestone series, we focus on developmental milestones for your baby and activities that you can do to help your baby reach those milestones. Now, just so you know, these milestones aren't exclusively for a 15-month-old. They will be very appropriate for a little bit of a range in that age group, but these are the ones that we are focusing on at 15 months old. Let's get started. Start off today with gross motor milestones, and gross motor milestones are related to the large muscle groups in your baby's body: arms, legs, trunk, core. Our first gross motor milestone is that your 15-month-old can begin walking, pause, squat down, pick up an object, stand up, and continue walking. So it's a walking and squatting milestone. You can very easily practice this milestone while you are cleaning up. Encourage your baby to help pick up the toys around the room. But it doesn't even have to be cleaning. You can make it a game and collect the balls in the room, or go grab their shoes and get ready to go outside. Any of these activities where they are walking, bending over to pick something up, and continue walking helps them to achieve this milestone. Blue ball, green ball. Yay! Ainsley found more balls. Wow. Yay! Ainsley's all done. Yay! Our next gross motor milestone is that your baby can roll a ball back and forth with a caregiver several times. Now again, this activity can very simply be done by practicing doing this activity. Playing a roll the ball game with your baby will help them to be able to anticipate that ball coming toward them, grabbing it, and pushing it back. Yeah, roll it to mama. Roll. Ready, set, whoop. Here comes the ball. Roll it to mama. Yay! Peekaboo. Our next set of milestones for your 15-month-old baby are fine motor milestones, which are related to the muscles in their hands and fingers. And the first fine motor milestone is done with one of these fancy little pegboards and pegs. And I will have a link to this and other products that we really enjoy using with our 15-month-old in the description below. And the fine motor milestone related to this is that your baby can put the pegs in the holes independently, as well as pull them out. The pegs are the perfect size for these little hands to grasp, and the pegs go easily inside the foam board and come back out again. Having this activity out and available for your baby for an independent play activity is a great way to help her accomplish this milestone. Push. Yay, Ainsley! Push. Yay! Push. Yay, Ainsley! Push. Our next fine motor milestone is that your baby shows interest in scribbling. Now, if you've been here before, you'll know that I talk about these markers all of the time, but especially for this young age, I love these Crayola mess-free markers. And I love them because they only show up on certain papers. And we can give our 15-month-old these markers and have no concerns that it's gonna get on the furniture or on her clothes or on her face, because they only show up on the paper. So again, I'll link these in the description below as well, because we are well stocked in our house with 2 toddlers on these. Again, offering this activity to your baby will help her to achieve this milestone by gaining more interest in it, by being available to her, and also having you do it with her. Color, color. Yeah. Look at you, color girlfriend. Yay! Our next set of milestones are cognitive milestones, and these are milestones related to the way that your baby thinks, processes, remembers, the ways they're using that little brain. And the first cognitive milestone is that your baby is starting to understand the concept of more. At this age, it is very appropriate to teach them either the word or sign or both in order to help them facilitate communicating that understanding of more. And if you don't know already, this is the sign for more. A great way to practice this activity is by rationing the amount that you give to your child, and then by encouraging them to ask for more in order to get more. Instead of giving them a cup of goldfish, giving them 1 or 2 little goldfishes, and when they want more, encourage them to say more. Oh, I see you. What do you want? Do you want more? More. Good girl. Tell me with your words. Good girl. More. The next cognitive milestone is that your baby is able to start beginning to anticipate motion and direction. And this is actually all based in a foundational understanding of gravity. For example, when your baby throws their plate off of the table, they're beginning to understand that it's going to fall down. Or when they drop something out of the grocery cart, it's going to fall down. Or when a ball rolls down a ramp, it's going to go down. By practicing and pointing out these opportunities with your baby will not only continue to build their understanding of motion and direction, but they will begin anticipating what is going to happen next. And where'd it go? Where's the ball? There it is, yeah! Oh, thank you. Next, we're gonna move into speech milestones, and speech milestones, exactly. Speech milestones are related to the way that your baby understands language and expresses language themselves. Now, speech milestones are probably parents' biggest red flag at 15 months old. At about this age, your child should be saying a few simple words, mama, dada, ball, milk, etc., and signs do count. And they should also be making a variety of sounds with their mouth, making a variety of different consonants and vowels. If you have any concerns about your child and their development, do not wait. Talk to your child's pediatrician. There is no harm that can come from that. Early intervention is key to help bridging the gap between a developmental delay and typical child development. And if you do have concerns about your child's speech development, we do have a full video dedicated to 10 strategies that you can do at home to build a rich language environment for your child. That being said, at 15 months old, your child should be able to point to several of their body parts. This relates to their receptive vocabulary, or the way that they understand words. So can they point to their eyes when you say eyes, or nose, mouth, ears, arms, legs, belly, any of those things? I know, you're so silly. Where's your ears? There's your ears. Where's your belly? There it is. Where's your eyes? Eyes. Where's Sissy's mouth? Well, yep, there's the bear's mouth. Where's your mouth? That's your mouth. The next speech milestone is that your baby is using speech approximations. And speech approximations are where a word isn't quite exactly the way you and I would pronounce a word, but it is approximately that word. As a rule of thumb, if when your child is referring to an object, what they're saying is intentional and consistent, it can be counted as a word. Most of the time, those words are going to start as word approximations. For example, our 15-month-old says Titi for Binky. Those are just a few of her speech approximations, but you'll get it as a parent because you speak their language. Modeling the correct way to say the word will take your child from approximation to correct pronunciation. Our next set of milestones are self-care milestones, and these are milestones related to the way that your baby participates in caring for themselves, whether it be feeding, dressing, or cleaning. The first self-care milestone for your 15-month-old baby is that your baby is beginning to drink from a cup with no lid with assistance. Now, we have these super cute little glasses. They're super thick. They might actually be shot glasses, and they're the perfect size for cup training. But that is the stage where they should be at right now, learning to drink from an open cup with assistance. As often as possible, give your baby the opportunity to practice with an open cup, and it'll be much easier for them to practice if the cup is their size rather than an adult size cup. You hold it. You hold it. Okay, that's our last one. Are you all done? Okay, thanks. Yeah, it should go in the sink. You're right. The next self-care milestone is that your baby is beginning to show interest in getting themselves ready and combing their own hair. Doesn't mean they do a good job, but they're showing interest in mimicking the actions in doing so. Again, give your baby ample practice in brushing her own hair, and in time, she will learn that habit for herself as well. Are you brushing your hair? Ooh, oh, you brushed your bow right out. Your bow? Did it fall down? Okay, let's get that bow back in. Whoop. There we go. I love the way you brush your hair. Uh-oh. Our next set of milestones are social and emotional milestones, and these are the milestones that are related to the way that your baby interacts with other people as well as understands their emotions for themselves. Our first social emotional milestone is that your baby enjoys getting a reaction from other people. Now, this might be a positive thing in making people laugh and enjoying engaging with one another, and it can also be more of a negative thing. They see you get upset when they throw their plate on the ground. Whatever the reaction is, your baby is likely enjoying getting that reaction from you. So for positive behaviors, give that reaction. Be playful, be silly, be happy, encourage. When it's a negative behavior, try as much as you can not to react, and even sometimes it's best to even ignore. Our last social emotional milestone for your 15-month-old toddler is that your toddler likely shows a range of emotions at this point. Happy, sad, frustrated, jealousy, loneliness. All of these emotions are not only expected, but very developmentally appropriate. Remember that these little ones are just learning to not only recognize, but begin to regulate their emotions. The best thing that you can do is empathize with your child in their emotions and let them have that wide range of emotions. All emotions are appropriate and all emotions are okay. Now, the way that we handle these emotions is a whole nother topic that we will address in another vlog. But at this age, your toddler will experience and express that wide range of emotions. So do what you can to be present, available, understanding, and compassionate to all of the range of emotions that they express. All right, folks, that about wraps up our 15-month-old milestones today. Again, if you liked this video, please hit like and subscribe to our channel down below. We would love for you to stay and continue learning and growing with us as we continue throughout this developmental milestone series. As a side note, at about 15 months old is when we started teaching our now 2-year-old son the ABCs, which he knew completely by 18 months old. So we're gonna start that with Ainsley here soon and record the whole process. So if that's something that you're interested in starting with your little one, you can follow along with us doing that as well. Thank you again for joining us for these developmental milestones. We so hope you enjoy playing with your baby and helping them to learn and grow, and we will see you again next time. Bye.